So tell me about the New Hampshire primary for people who don't understand why it is this big national spectacle.
Yeah, it's a big deal because it's really where the first votes are counted. Obviously, there's the Iowa caucuses, which gives you a different kind of result. Obviously, there were problems this year with the Iowa caucuses, so I feel like the attention on New Hampshire is more than ever. It has this wonderful tradition of being first in the nation, but also that kind of retail politics where candidates are out there, they're meeting voters, they're getting really substantive questions, and so I think the whole political world just descends on this place once every 4 years for good reason, because this is where the action is.
Has that small town feel?
It definitely has the small town feel, but the voters are really smart and sophisticated. They really know the issues. I'm always impressed because, it's Monday night, everybody works, they're tired, and here they are coming out to a rally. They're coming out to hear from these candidates. They take this civic duty really seriously, and I'm always really inspired by that, and I think the candidates are too.
So it's a very divided political climate right now.
Yeah.
How do you tell the story of the New Hampshire primary in this kind of climate?
I think you tell the story the way you tell any political story. I think you try to do justice to both sides. I think, and frankly, it's not just two sides anymore. There's all kinds of sides. And I think we just try to give a voice to the various candidates. We try to give a picture of what's going on in our politics. The president had a rally here last night. We covered that. Obviously, the Democratic candidates are out here trying to get votes today. So I think we just try to present the whole picture and really give an opportunity for the candidates to come on. We've interviewed a bunch of them so far this cycle, and my approach is always just to try to, find out where they're coming from, but I always try to think of a tough question for any candidate or any president or any official who's before me, because I think that, I always think it gives them a chance to knock it out of the park. If they've got a good answer for a hard question, I think they've really made their case all the more persuasive. So that's kind of my approach, to just treat everybody fairly, and everybody gets a fair shake.
In this political climate, a lot of people don't trust the media.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that? How do you get people to trust you?
Well, I think for us, it's really about just doing the work and being fair and being accurate, and we have to be the best. There's not a lot of room for error, and there never was, but even more so because I think there's so much scrutiny, but that's okay. It's a big responsibility that we have. I don't think that you can complain about or shirk from that responsibility. We have to take it seriously. We do take it seriously. People come from all different perspectives now, so it's a little bit in the eye of the beholder too. People say, "Oh, I don't trust the media." It may also be that they don't agree with what they hear. And we have such a diverse media now. People can get it from different sources, different kinds of sources, different ideological points of view. So I think for the Today Show, it's such a traditional show. We've been around 60 plus years. I think that we just try to do what we always did, which is just be fair, be accurate, be precise, and be excellent. And I know we're not perfect, but we work really hard at it every day.
What do you hope people get from your reporting here in New Hampshire?
Well, I hope they get a feel for democracy at work. I hope they get a feel for the excitement of this process. We live in a great country where people get a say. It's a republic. We get to come in here, vote. You get to meet the candidates, shake their hands, ask them questions. And I don't think we should ever become immune to that, or not just really marvel at the wonder of that and how great it is to live in a country where our voices can be heard, both in person, sometimes at a rally, at a town hall, but also at the ballot box. And I think that's what we're really honoring here today.